Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today's replay is from myself again, and I'm in the Massachusetts, a tier 8 US battleship. I'm on the map Haven in a 4-point domination game. So this is a tier 8 battle, pretty nice matchmaking. There's a carrier, there is one raider, and there are 2 destroyers. Now, our Vesteros here, and I'm probably mispronouncing that, has already been under, well, air attack. And so far he's just desperately trying to maneuver close to friendly ships to, well, get some anti-air support. But I know, it looks like he is still pretty healthy, so that's nice to see. Meanwhile, my division mate in the Asasho is taking the sea cap, and we've already spotted the only raider here in the north. Unfortunately, the enemy is taking the B cap. I can't blame the friendly destroyer because he had to dodge planes so far. Now, I would like him to go towards B now. Of course, he might just be afraid that the carrier comes back. Now, we know that radar isn't going to be an issue, but if you don't have a smoke screen, that's kind of your best defense against carriers. I mean, I know, like, the Pan-European have some decent anti-air, although I'm not sure how strong it is at tier 6, and he has to fight a tier 8 carrier. So anyway, I'm close here. I was hoping originally to support like maybe a destroyer getting into this camp, getting some good shots at enemy ships, but so far not too much has happened. Well, maybe we can shoot at Helena a bit. Now, friendly destroyer is coming more in this direction, but there are planes already coming in. Honestly, I feel like if he would go for B, it would probably be a good idea. When we look at the enemy team, a lot of them are behind this island, so they can't shoot him if he's detected inside the camp. He has some cover. He has the planes to worry about, but it's not like, where he is right now. He isn't plane safe either. Look at that, I found the Kagero. Got some damage in there. I should probably switch to high explosive here, that would be a smart choice. Now the Kagero is torping. It's basically a certainty, I would say. I mean, he came around here probably just for that purpose, but it looks like I can easily dodge them. And now it's time to start hunting this Kagero. He could have a reload booster, I guess, but right now there should be an opportunity to just take him out. He basically has nowhere to run. I mean, he isn't smoking, so... Well, reload booster or smoke. Anyway, he is no longer around. And now we can just grab this cap. Meanwhile, on the other flank, well, we don't really have another flank. There is only the Prince Idle Friedrich there. With some support maybe from my division mate in the Mogami. But everyone is basically came here. And, well, it's once again the problem where a lot of ships are close to a cap, but they don't care about the cap. Like, the enemy team is mostly behind the... well, their island. Our team is well behind our islands. And look at that, we can probably just take out the second enemy destroyer here, which would make for a very great start of this battle. Yeah, like this guy didn't really have much support. No need here. So anyway, meanwhile, the enemy is actually pushing the sea cap. This Prince Idle Friedrich is probably not going to survive for much longer, and I'm just pushing in here towards the island in front of me. Like, most of the enemy ships on this flank are not really in a position to do anything about me. Like, once again, the enemy team has just way too many ships on this flank that are too passive. Like, now, the enemy is pushing the other flank, that's good to see, although the Bismarck should really be leading this charge. Like, we don't have anything there. Those guys need to push hard, and then they need to try to get shots in our flanks. On the bright side, this Cleveland pushing hard means he's showing broadside to me, and that's... yeah, okay. It didn't do much, but the Cleveland should be going down soon, and then they'll have lost their only raider. Now, I'm already turning around to go defend the sea cap. There isn't much point in pushing right here. Like, if I would push right here, I would be facing a lot of ships. And I wouldn't probably get a lot of benefits out of it. My team is not in any mood to, I think, be aggressive here on this flank. They're also not much in the mood to defend C, except maybe this Synod. So I think defending the C cap is a good choice. Also, there are tasty cruisers still around. I mean, if I could get those 2 cruisers and then brawl a Bismarck, you know, I think I'd try this. Like, the enemy Bismarck has been so far in the back for most of the time that I'm not really afraid of him. I feel like there's a very good chance that I could just go there, sink those 2 cruisers and the Bismarck still wouldn't emerge. But we are going to find out. Now, the enemy carrier has become interested in me. That spices things up a little, I guess. The Massachusetts technically has great anti-air, but, you know, these days that doesn't mean much. Now let's see. There is a juicy cruiser. Secondaries should be opening up any second here. I'm running a full manual secondary build, and obviously I had this cruiser marked. But, you know, you can't see the manual target selection in replays, unfortunately. So, well, that leaves here a Nuremberg and a Bismarck. And look at that, the Bismarck still hasn't appeared. Now, of course, there is a Helena potentially coming this way. I mean, this game is looking pretty great right now. Carrier is also coming back. And you know what? That Helena is looking pretty broadside. Now, the Massachusetts is quite a nimble ship for a battleship with a great torpedo belt. The Massachusetts is a probably slightly too strong ship, let's put it like this. But anyway, Helena is... well... I mean, we got 2 pans and an overpan. And now our secondaries might just be able to finish her off. I mean, like those US secondaries, they do lack penetration, but they are remarkably accurate. So there is that. And I'm running IFHE, which should help against those cruisers. So, it looks like a Nagato has appeared here too. Which makes this slightly awkward if I want to angle against the Bismarck, but the Nagato is rather low already. If we have the carrier, they're probably engaging the Nagato. And the carrier comes again. So my goal is to angle against this Bismarck right now. Hopefully be also a bit angled against the Nagato. And maybe even seek some cover behind this island from the Bismarck. Yeah, the Nagato is gone, so that's one less thing to worry about. If I can find cover from this Bismarck, then I only have to engage the Nuremberg. And... well, another nice thing about the Massachusetts is obviously that you don't have a huge cooldown on your heal. So I only have to survive like another 30 seconds-ish. Also, I mean, we are basically winning this pretty decisively, so if I sink here, it really doesn't matter anyway. So the carrier is coming back. Well, still took one, but maybe I can get the Nuremberg. And that just leaves the Bismarck. You know, it's remarkable, this Bismarck is still so far in the back, despite being on the flank, and was basically left alone from us for a long time. So yeah, here we are with the results, and this was a quick battle, but it was quite a fun one. And you know, I just love myself some brawling battleships. It doesn't happen in every game, obviously. But when you get those opportunities to really get brawling, I don't know, it's just a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you guys next time.